Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, traders. This is John Howell speaking. Today we're going to have a look at ANZ. That's Australian and New Zealand Banking Group Limited. We're looking at a daily chart right now, and we can see we have some trend lines through here. Okay, so we have some trend lines through here. I'm not going to go into detail how I got those trend lines. If you come to my website, and I'll actually show you exactly how I've done that through my live trading room that I've got going at the moment. So one thing we can see, if I just cancel all this, just cancel it all. One thing I can see is through this ANZ bank account group, you can see the market's been trending up nicely through here. Okay, nice through. But in recent times, as we know, the market's come down fairly heavily through here. Okay, so one thing that I can see is if I just have a good look at this stock, you can see if I just draw from up the top here, and if I just draw straight down, okay? Now I'm just trying to collect as many tops as possible, and I'd probably say it's around about there. And see if I just grab the exact same trend line, the exact same line, see it's the exact same, and now I'm just going to draw this basically a bit of a channel through here. Okay, so you see that? And how I got that channel is you can see I started from the peaks. Okay, then I made the actual channel through there. Now, if you want step-by-step instructions, once again, come to my website. I'll show you my trading room. Come into my trading room. I'll show you exactly how in detail how you can actually measure that up to get some good, accurate guidelines. But for now, let's actually have a good look at this. Have a bit of support. Now, notice when it actually broke through, we had resistance through here. But once it broke back up, look at this. Bit of support through here as well, and it came back up. Okay, so that's the first thing. Once again, we can notice that we have this really nice channel coming through here. Okay, really nice channel. Look at that, just really nice, and it's lining up. It's lining up to be a pretty nice channel. And you can see in recent times, this was actually yesterday. In recent times, it actually came up and actually hit that trend line. And now, if I just open it up a bit more, you can see it actually came up, paused on it. And now we had this big down day coming off this trend line. So this trend line is definitely evident to this stock at this moment. So you can see how it came down through there. But one thing you also notice is, notice we have a nice big bearish downward trend. Okay, but look at this. This is what we also call a bit of a flag, if you'd actually like it. Okay, you can see how the market started from here and just ran straight down through there. Okay, see that? Let me actually delete those trend lines now and let me start again. Go from the high down through the low. Okay, now if I go from the low, now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw some trend lines up through there. Okay. Now if I open it up a bit, you can see how the market's gone down, but then it's sort of like a bit of a flag, if you'd call it, maybe a bit of a pennant, if you like to call that. Looking at all my indicators and stuff like that, this does look pretty bearish at the moment. And if we do start breaking down, this might end up back down near the $21 mark, possibly down near the bottom here, maybe around the $20 mark, if it starts getting a bit of momentum. So that's what might happen with this particular stock. Now just remember we had this channel through here again. Now, once again, if we do start breaking out here, this is what we call like a pennant or a flag. And if it does break down here, my indicators on my chart, once again, come into my trading room, I'll show you exactly what they are. But for now, my indicators on my chart saying this is very bearish as well. And if it breaks down, we'd like to get a bit of momentum and to follow through. We might not, because the market right now currently looks like it wants to start peaking back up again. But right now, as we speak, it is at a bit of resistance and it's now pushing back down. But if it gets back down, we might start getting a bit of a downside action on it, and we might possibly get down to at least say the $21 mark maybe. That might be the projection out of that. So once again, if I just have a look at this, I'm just going to draw this line again. Okay, I'm just going to draw from there to there, and I'm just going to get the exact same line and project it from up there to there. Okay. So that being said, I can see that this line through here is possibly down here at the bottom. Okay, that's a bit of a projection tool that I do just then. Okay, bit of a projection tool. They don't always work. They do work sometimes, but they are a very good tool if you're looking to actually stay in the stock for a little bit longer. If it does break down, it might continue to the downside, and we might actually get down to here as well. So as I said, a bit of indicators will actually help you with your entry, and also maybe with the exits as well. Once again, if you want to learn those indicators, come to my website and I'll definitely help you out through there and through my trading room. So That's it about on ANZ. Not much going on ANZ at the moment. Just a bit of flag down there, and once again we can also see that we had a nice little significant resistance, and we also had a you can see a nice little support through there. So it's basically going sideways. If you can see that, if you just sort of like see this box here, it's just going sideways through here right now, and we just going sideways, but we don't know where it's going to break, do we? But what we can say is this little pattern here in the market is bearish, and the indicators that I look at is definitely bearish. So I'm not saying trade this. Make sure you do your own homework, get your own advice and all that sort of stuff, and make sure you do your own homework on this particular stock. But overall, this does look bearish. It hasn't actually broken out of this channel yet, but when it does, we possibly could get some downside action on it. Okay, this is John Howe, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching my video. For your free share market success pack valued at $2,459, go to tradinginvesting4u.com. You'll also receive a video on the brand new live trading room. Trade in the stock market is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee your profit from the information provided. The information in these videos is meant for educational purposes only. That being said, I've been trading the market profitably for many years, so please do your own homework and make sure you look after your current financial situation.